Dude, hello everybody. Come on. I don't know if you're here. I don't know if you're here yet. Whatever. But I got no animosity towards VS, Serious Bayless, whatever. I appreciate them allowing me on the platform. But what I do want to say is I think a lot, well, I'm not gonna say a lot of people, I think those who are close to VS are taking advantage of the situation that she was on papers and could not have access to certain things on the internet. And let me give you a damn example. So, as I said, I'm grateful for Sirius Bayless and VS allowing me on the platform. But as I say, we have people watching their whole situation are sitting up here looking at the optics of when Chopper went over there to Five Babe, the same way he moved over to Sean Bradley. You're like, what the fuck? We thought your loyalty would be to VS and only VS. Yo, 1 second. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. On the phone. I'm on the phone. Yeah, I'm on the phone. All right, so sorry y'all, this lady trying to bother me, and I'm on city property, so she got no domain of telling me where to go. She wanted to move up the street. I'll move up the street. Hold on, y'all. So hold on, y'all. Okay, so what I was saying was, if I was rudely interrupted, she's coming out looking like the Shaquita LaVita LaBang Bang. My bad, y'all. What's up, Brian? How you doing? I know you out here sending ping pics and everything. Good lord, everybody. But anyway, you not the focus today. So take a rest, enjoy the break, because all right. So what I was saying, excuse me, y'all. What I was saying was, I don't understand that situation. And if you know the whole brand of VS and TSTC, it was like as if they move. How she say, when I move, you move, we move together. So why the hell that people in her camp doing moves that are the opposite of how they move, right? So if VS had great disdain for Fabe, why did Chopper seem to take his ass over there? That's the thing that don't make no motherfucking sense. Brian, if you and me are tight and you get put on papers, we ride or die until you get off motherfucking papers. I'm not gonna go over to your enemy and kumbaya and chill with them. That's phony as hell. If he knew she was on papers for 3 motherfucking years, why couldn't he wait? And then I remember at that time, he was like, I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, if you can't wait, that's still on me. You take your ass over to her nemesis. Y'all gotta understand, Five Bay put papers on VS, right? So it's just weird to me how TSTC VS was this strength of unity. And I don't care who your lieutenants are in the background. It's about the people in the forefront. Let's be honest. There's a lot of people who make moves who never show themselves on here. But if the people in the forefront go off script, then you need to get their ass on back on script. Because publicly, that shit made y'all look weak. So I didn't understand how she didn't understand what I was saying. When she was all about correcting people, oh no, you in somebody's chat. We can't have that. You no longer over here. So I'm kind of amiss how she didn't understand what I was saying. Chopper, I don't even put Brianna in the same light because she chastised Brianna at times and told Brianna that she had to up her presence and stuff like that. But at the time, Chopper was very visible, and you knew that he was part of TSCC. It was whatever. We knew Sirius Bayless, whatever she was, but she wasn't as visible, right? And at one point, Chopper was the vocal piece, the mouthpiece of TSCC VS. So it just amazes me how she didn't understand what I was trying to say. Yo, this dude who was your homeboy, esteemed, even though you were taking shots at him at today's live, talking about you didn't trust him, you didn't know he was speaking outspoken and all that. Obviously, we can see that she doesn't regard him in the same light that she does now, but it just don't make no sense, like how y'all just gonna sit up here and not even want to know the fact that he was fucking with people that you don't mess with. That was just weird to me. And whatever. Like I said, I'm appreciative, but it's like they don't want it. They moved some way. It seemed like they took advantage of the fact that they knew that she couldn't have access to the internet, and she asked them to not bother her, and they're gonna play on that right now. It's like the whole thing. I was like, wait a minute. Brianna said that, would I please stop mentioning your name? And people mention you in a historical context, and I think it's only right and only fair that people mention your name. I was never disrespectful. But for somebody that's within your organization to publicly tell me and limit me on what I can do, it seems like the orders are coming from you, right? That's the public perception. Is a reality? No, we all know public perception don't equal reality, but it was the reality of the situation, right? That's what it comes across as. But I finally want to say this: the way things moved with people who were public in their appearance of TSCC, and to see them defect over. Because I remember to other places, I remember Trump saying, "We don't know if she ever coming back, so I got to do what I got to motherfucking do." I remember him saying that. So why you gonna sit up here and say I'm lying? You gonna motherfucking lie. And let me tell y'all something. When people hop on panels, it happens every time. Notice when I hop on a panel and then somebody hops on a panel after me, they come in to shut me down. Because I always ask the tough, inquisitive questions that will either show that you're lying or get to reveal the truth. I don't give a damn about read the room. You could sit up in anybody's chat because they know if they go against the platform holder of that channel, they are going to get called out. So of course they're going to go. I could be sitting up saying, "Well, wait a minute. Did you know that 5A was sitting up, was kicking it with Chopper, and he was on her page?" I don't know why he sat up there and lied like that and said, "No, I wasn't with her. No, I was on this channel." I'm like, motherfucker, I saw you over there. It was like you, QB, and 5A. And I'm sitting up. It was so extreme that we was like, wait a minute. Is Chopper smart enough to infiltrate Babe Nation and then go back to 5? Like we was sitting up here because we were so mystified that Chopper, who said he was close to VS, would now be with VS's number one enemy. And let's not forget, Chopper ran back over there to Sean Bradley to the point that they were considering putting Chopper in the motherfucking show. They were arranging flight plans to see if they can make it out to LA to get him a spot. Like, are y'all like BS? I hope that you don't fall into these games that these people are playing and conveniently deleting stuff and telling you a certain narrative. Woo! Let me see what y'all saying. I'm sorry. Oh Lord, sorry y'all. Oh. What's up, Cheryl? But hey, sure, I heard that Kyrie Irving got traded to not the Pelicans, Lord, the Mavericks. I feel sorry for Luka. What's up, Bo 32? How you doing? What's up, Philly T? How you doing, girl? Good to see you. What's up, Nessa? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. How you doing? Good to see you. Twinkle Toes. She don't want to admit she wasn't running the girls. Well, Twinkle Toes, she couldn't really run the girls because that would like really endanger her future freedom. So she made the right move. It's just that she didn't have the girls in formation. That's what it seemed like. Okay, what is it? Okay. I'm the one and only Red Rose. And just in case y'all know that the racist was back there in the background. Inventory. Chief, are you okay? You sound like you are coming undone, coming unhinged, like you're going to blow a head gasket, bro. It ain't that serious. Kamikaze breath is YouTube. Take a Xanax and go sit. I don't take drugs. So I don't know what the Xanax is, but welcome over here. But I can say what I want to say. Anyway, all right. She will find out. VS knows what she's doing. Of course, she. You know what? Let's say how she move is she'll let you say what she want to say. Then she'll let you think that because she ain't coming right back at you that she's in agreement with what you're saying. But like she called that Chopper. She said Chopper's a motherfucking flip flopper. He's a motherfucking flip flopper. He flips so much he looked like the sandals that he's wearing that flip flops down the Chicago streets. Because VS kept saying, "What do you not know? He took a picture." I'm like, VS, do you not know months ago or years ago, maybe a year ago, he was sitting on that lady's panel as if like they were a tag team operation? Hello. Like, hello. I'm like, VS, like, there's some things you don't, and that's what I was trying to tell her. Like, there's something, and then Chopper like, "You're a liar." I'm like, bro, what's your name? I'm Inventory. Inventory, you need to go over there and tell Chopper to take a damn Xanax because he didn't want the truth to come out in that situation. But she was taking pop shots at everybody. She was taking them low-key pop shots that you're a flip-flopper and where's Chopper should be where you want to be. Yeah, Chopper should be where he wants to be. And she actually validated what I said, that, Chopper wasn't my second in command, my lieutenant. Yeah, because he's sensitive. He'll delete a channel, or it gets deleted, or he can't take the criticism that James Caldwell gives him or somebody else gives him about whatever various situation that he's got going on in life, because he doesn't epitomize the strip that TFCC wants. So it was just like he's the antithesis of what the brand of TLCC is or what they want to be known as. Like, how can you sit up here and keep deleting channels? Like, I'm going to another sector. I had to sit up here and take all the brunt of everything. Nigga, you a motherfucking doxer. And you proud of it. And then when people call your ass out about the shit that you do, you won't stand 10 toes down in it like TSCC. Stand 10 toes down in the motherfucking shit when the heat starts coming on you. Nah, nigga, you sit up here and you want to sit up here and claim and cry and everything, but you want to dox every motherfucking body. And then when the heat get on you want to run and act like you some kind of artist. And then when people critique your music, you want to cry and whine. Man, the fuck up. For real. That bitch ass shit. Sorry, y'all. That shit pissed me the fuck off. You're lying. You're lying. How the fuck I lied? I'm sure 5Babe has got video of you on her motherfucking panel. Your lying ass. I just can't sit up here and understand how people sit up here and lie. That's like me sitting up here saying, "Oh, I never went on Brianna's panel. Oh, I never been on 5Babe's panel. I never been on DKL's panel. I never been in Sean Bradley's chat. I'm a motherfucking lie if I told y'all that. Right? Whereas Bless Walker, she knew what was coming on and she ran the hell away. That's why I was like, wait a minute, why Bless disappear? She knew what was coming, probably. We already heard that VS was coming back. But at the time, I was like, I don't know, really? Would she come back? I mean, look at all that she went through. Would a person come back? But that's her choice, right? I mean, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. And I did want to ask her, okay, where are you going? What's your plan? What you got planned and stuff like that. But I couldn't, right? Because there's a dude. It's a biological dude that was sitting up there lying. Like, how could that just infuriates me when you sit up there and lie and you know it wasn't like Chopper was sitting up there for one day and he could easily forget. He sat up there. He said, I only sat up there on Bama Girl. You a lie, bro. You sat up there in 5Babe's camp, man. And then went over to Sean Bradley. Anyway, I just don't get it. And I'm glad I'm not in it. But I said what I wanted to say because Brianna sat up there and told me not to do commentary about VS. And I wanted to know if the orders came from her. Right? Like, how are you going to tell people not to mention it? And then I don't think she ever had the audacity to tell anybody else that, right? So, oh, Lord, I can't read your name, but you said that lady is stuck in the past and mad as hell that people moved on. It's pathetic at this point. And I think she's going to have to accept the reality of that situation. What's up, Beverly? How you doing? Happy Sunday to you. I think she's going to have to accept. I'm still kind of pissed that lady bothered me while I was on city motherfucking property. Like, that's just weird to me. And then she had attitude. Like, who are you waiting for? Bitch, I'm sorry. It don't matter who the hell I waited for. I'm not even parked on you. And I was parked on the side of her house. Like, how you going to tell me where I could be and I'm on city property? The police would have rolled up on me and be like, well, ma'am, he's on city property. I'm sorry, that just kind of bothers me a little bit. Because why you just leave people the fuck alone? Like, for real. But anyway, that was then and this. Yeah, okay, so I think she's gonna have to understand the game has changed. The game has changed. I mean, you're gonna have to adapt and move on, and that's for anything in life, right? That's anything. You're gonna have to adapt and move on. So the way you move and the way it is, like I told her, I'm an avatar. Back when she was around, people had to show their motherfucking self, right? Not today. Not today. Due to the doxing activity and the evolution of the internet and StreamYard, I told you, StreamYard allowed a lot of people to come live that would normally stay in the clouds. So the game has changed, right? Just because you sit up here and say, show yourself, no. This area, this sector has not earned the right for people to show themselves because they abuse their privilege. They abuse their privilege. So I don't know. The game has changed. So we'll see. I mean, also, it's you got to be, I hate to say this, but you got to be entertaining. And subscribers hold all the power. Y'all could get up here and be like, well, no, I don't see. She don't have the mojo she had like she used to. And move right the hell on and go over there to MU, Tracy, and all the other them people with them addictions and shit and move the hell on and see that y'all maybe don't want to be controlled like that before, right? Because she was a very controlling force. And that's the sad thing is a lot of people have experienced a lot of freedom, right? They have experienced a lot of freedom. What's up, Brianna Breed? Oh, I didn't know you were a member, but hello, how you doing? Thank you for being a member. But a lot of people taste freedom, right? And the worst thing to an oppressor, not saying that she's an oppressor, but the worst thing to an oppressor is for the people that you are oppressing to taste freedom, right? Because that's something they never had before. But now that they're free, finally free, who knows where they might be, so we'll see. The fact that they haven't broken 2,000 tells a story. Even Tracy broke. Well, you gotta understand, Robert Long. She's doing it on a channel that normally doesn't go live, and she's a lot of people don't know of her, right? And she had done it on Brianna channel. Oh, I think it might be at 1.8 right now. To be honest, those marketing moves, could hurt you too. Being loyal to people who haven't kept a presence might hurt you. I'm just saying. I don't know what the goal is to maintain a presence, or maybe just to go live. I don't know. I don't know if it's for her to grow. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see her direction, because one thing in this area is that we still beef. We still beef, and now we've added addicts to the beefing. So it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. What angle she will take, right? Because people will taste their freedom, and do they want to go back to being controlled? No, probably not. So. What's up, JLC87 Productions? I'm sure you've heard that the lady is back. It's very interesting. What will VS think of Tracy's new rise to fame? Oh, they just hit 2K. Okay, well that's great. That's great to the share button, because I'm sure that was shared a plethora of times. But I wonder what she think about this whole situation. Will she get involved with the addiction sector? Will she get involved with Tracy and her shenanigans? I'm interested to get her commentary on her going all the way to Sacramento and imprisoning a man and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? I, I wonder how she feel about a particular person that she sought legal advice from, who was the catalyst behind getting her ass locked up. I want to know about that. So it's just interesting. It's just interesting. Will they make it shake? I don't know. It's the ass kissing. Of course, a lot of people gonna kiss ass, and I don't know. I think VS just need to worry about the snakes in her camp. That's all. That's what I was saying. One of them is Chopper. I ain't afraid to say it. How you gonna sit up here and like a damn motherfucker Somalian talking about I'm jealous, or I'm whatever he's talking about? I'm like, nigga, you can't even afford no damn shoes. Look at you walking down the streets of Chicago looking like you should be over there in Ethiopia or Rwanda or some shit. Looking like, excuse me for my people who are immigrants or whatever, but damn, that motherfucker gives y'all a motherfucking bad name. And he was born in here in the United States of motherfucking America, and not even taking advantage of his damn United States citizenship. Why the hell you walking around looking like a motherfucking Somalian? For real, with a damn suitcase like you just got off the motherfucking boat. For real, take some motherfucking pride in your appearance. VS, you should kick his ass out just based on aesthetics alone. Like, damn, TSCC? The hell? I'm for real. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Like, stop lying. And I'm like, sorry, y'all. Woo! Better stay out of trouble. These people like to have you locked up. Yes, they do. They do. That's the thing. What angle is she gonna take? Because there are some embellishers. And you know what? It's now making sense to me. Because Tanya Iverson was over there on James Caldwell going at Brian. And I'm like, why is she coming out of the blue? And I feel like, obviously, she said that the DA got to let her know when, certain things regarding VS's case and when she's free. And I think it stressed Tanya Iverson the hell out that she finally was made aware that VS would be free, that she met her obligation to the city or to the state or whatever, to the county. It was going to be free. And I think without restriction. And I think that kind of shook Tanya Iverson. Because I'm like, why the hell is she doing this? This is weird. And Tanya Iverson, something's going on when she comes back online and just start acting really weird. So I never thought it would be that. I just maybe thought she had too much to drink. But we see why she came online. And I think she was trying to find anything and everything to go back to the DA and try to get her ass locked back up again. That's what I think. That's what The hood table, we said what had happened. VS is back over on Sirius Bayless channel, and the flip-flopping Somalian Chopper over there lying and saying that he was never on Fire Babe channel and he never endorsed her and all this other baloney crap and all that other stuff. But she gonna find out the truth anyway, and she gonna see who the snakes were. And I mean, it's okay to be like, if you didn't know she was coming back, I'm like, damn, did you really have to go to her nemesis? Right? Why did you go over to the hood table channel? Or why you didn't go to Joyce channel? Or why didn't you go to Dimitri Lit All Day channel? Why you didn't go to you know, the Viewers of View channel. You had to go over to her nemesis. Like, that is just weird to me. And then everybody thought you was a damn motherfucking spy when you showed up and you weren't even a spy. That's the crazy part about it. But VS is seeing your tendencies. And then you speaking with outspoken one behind VS back, and she don't trust your ass. And I'd be scared if I was you. Baby, you better hold all private information, baby, because you know she not too happy that you were speaking with outspoken one, baby. Ooh, Lord. I knew VS was coming back soon. Well, she back like Freddy Krueger. Why is she trying to be the civil vigilante? I don't know. I think she's just trying to get a landscape of the situation. That's all. I don't know. Who was Tanya Iverson? Ooh, baby, that's a messy ass question there. Tanya Iverson, aka Shireen. Miss IHOP is the one that ran over there to stalk VS down at the IHOP, and she got mollywopped outside the damn IHOP. Talking about, get off me! Get off me! And then they said somebody put Tanya Iverson's wig on a damn pole. So that's who she is. That's the one that got VS locked up and infamous on the internet. So that's what happened. I will be subscribing to her channel. I'm glad she back. Okay. Just be careful how y'all move. I think she isn't there. Look, I think who isn't there is more telling than who is. Really, the people who are there are actually who ought to be. No surprise. It'll be interesting to just see how they move, man. I just don't know. It's just like Brianna. Brianna. If you ever put on a waist trainer or one of them things that scope your belly, they real tight. So I think you need to put one of those things on so you can simulate how tight VS gonna be with you regarding the least you gonna have your ass on, because the way you free float around here is gonna stop. So I think you enrolled in class the right motherfucking time, because she back, baby. Maybe that's why Brianna enrolled in class on February 1st, because she knew that she'd be spending less time on YouTube because Mama VS was coming back for her ass. Now I see why y'all motherfuckers trying to get educated. VS done, not VS, Bless Walker's done left. Now Brianna said she gonna have less time to be on the internet. This is very interesting, the timing. So y'all just gonna unclog the airways. I did like watching the puppies, but hey, man, that was an easy money maker there. So she about to bring the sector back to life. You think so? You think so? I don't know. The sector's being overran by addicts lately, and people who like to get prison peen or whatever that is, and fly to Sacramento and lock people up. I won't be subscribing. I never. Oh, look at Natasha. Oh, Natasha. Natasha, don't let her know that. I'm just interested to see what direction she goes into. That's to be honest. I should have sat my ass right there on that lady property and be like, this is city property. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You don't pay for the motherfucking sidewalk. But I feel like being a jerk today. Oh Lord, y'all don't like BS up in here? I don't know. I'll just be interested to see. The sector has changed, y'all. That's the thing. The sector, like someone said in the chat, it's not what it used to be. The players have changed. A lot of stuff has changed. What y'all as consumers of internet, I mean, the entertainment has changed, right? Right? Y'all into this like, let me take your job, let me take your life, and let me interview your mama while I'm at it. Like that is different. It's different. It's different. It's more bold than ever. I don't know, and it has to be a comedic. I mean, like I said, we got addicts running around and stuff like that. So unless VS want to sit up there and get hooked on some kind of damn drug to fit in, I don't know. She ain't no worse than a lot of these other folks. I had a run in with VS. She don't scare me. But run over there to Furious Baylor channel and have another one. Yeah, I understand, Robert. It's an interesting situation in the time that we in. What's up, Black Rose Code? How you doing? Good to see you. They over there decoding VS, and we trying to sit over here. Well, we don't need to decode chop a line. We just know he a straight line, and all the code you need is capital L, capital I, capital A, capital R. And if you Tracy, you use it, you spell it with an E. Okay. I don't dislike her. I just thought she was boring. Maybe I didn't give her enough time. But that's what I was saying, Robert Lord. The things have changed. I do think people expect a certain comedic flair, to be honest, regarding what they see now. You know, even though it's like a lot of negativity, I think the thing that separates this area is that we do somewhat provide entertainment, visual enhancements, and stuff like that. We just not straight beefing. You know, Brian tried to sing. James Caldwell be sitting over there trying to fit in women's clothing. DKL be going over on Smule, sounding like a mule. So we do have people in Jay Wilson just boring as hell. So I don't know. We do try to sit up here, you know, but we do have people who do try to, you know, be entertaining and theatrical. We do hear Brianna deep breathing at times and stuff like that. And Pizarro sound like she got a dick in her mouth all the damn time. So there are people who do try and stuff. Like y'all enamored by a motherfucker that stay there on a damn motherfucking spaceship, but ain't ever been in space. Probably got more space in their damn teeth than they ever been in space with. So like I said, we in weird times right now. Weird times. We got Nina Goldie pretending that she's black, but she's really a white woman. I just don't know what the hell's going on. It's just a lot. And maybe this is the right time for VS to come back to give this motherfucking area some damn order. There's a lot of motherfucking chaos going on around here. For real. Like, for real. Like, real. If you step back and look at it, like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Whole lady, how Tracy get locked up calling the police on herself? Then she gets somebody else locked up for calling the police on them or having cops called in on her room. Like that, I said, stay the hell away from people who got that prison gene, because we know Tracy got that prison gene. I don't know. Then they say they coming after Troy because Troy allegedly take people when he wasn't supposed to. So Troy may be in trouble for wiretapping charges, y'all. Woo, Lord, when cloud chasing go wrong. Troy, how you gonna get him up now for wiretapping charges for sitting over here and taping? I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyway, vibrant. You know going in at the lane. Damn, vibrant. Are you fine, babe? Are you fine, babe? Damn, y'all don't. Ooh, some people don't like that lady. I don't know, y'all. Just be careful how y'all move. Just be careful how y'all moving out here, because there's a lot of people watching. Black Girls Code said, I couldn't believe grown-ups allowed that lady to chastise them. But that's the control mechanism, Black Girls Code. There's a lot of people who need that kind of guidance in their life. And for real, just because people are adults don't mean they are adults. Seriously, just because people are adult age don't mean they're adults. They need somebody to control them, because if they don't, they motherfucking lost. You know, what's up, Lemon? How you doing, baby, honey? Well, your lady, your friend back. I'm not gonna say that. I don't think Lemon was around when VS is back. Oh Lord, Lemon. VS is back, Lemon. She over there on Sirius Beta's channel. So I went up there because Chopper was motherfucking lying. Talking about he wasn't over there with Five Baby. He wasn't an endorser of Five Baby. I'm like, bro, are you serious? He's like, you're a liar. You're a liar. And that's Samantha voice that he does because he don't want to be a man. Anyway, Natasha says, let's see, will VS come for you, SK, since you're so excited? I'm not excited, but I'm a truth person, and I expose the truth. I ask the questions that people want to know, but I'm scared to ask. Right? I want to know how she felt with him canoodling with Sean Bradley and Bobby. That's what I want to know. If they all about strength and empowerment, I want to know. So you be careful, She-Man. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. What do I do to her? I just ask the questions. That's all. I just ask the questions. That's all. What's up, Babs? That's all. What I say? Did I dog her out? Did I go to her enemy? Did I do anything? No. So no one is afraid of that lady. Well, no one was self-esteem. All I'm gonna say is the game has changed. That's all. The game has changed. And good luck to her. That's all I can say is good luck to her. And be careful of the snakes in your pit. There's a lot of snakes in the pit. And all those people who welcome the motherfucking snakes, y'all be careful too. Because she may have them on a whole 3-year mission and y'all don't even know. You know? So anyway. Lemon, I'm gonna drop the link for you real quick in case you Lemon, can you come up? I mean, I'm just asking because you're here and the people want to hear from you. If you can't do it, that's totally fine. But I did want to give you the opportunity. So let me know. If not, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Hold on. SK is used to people not liking him. I'm cool with people not liking me. Like people think that let's team up on SK because I stand alone. I don't unite with nobody, right? Because usually the people you unite with in the background burn you. So I don't like to get burned. So I just like independence. So they say, let me team up on SK because the ramifications and repercussions of going at him are not going to be as strong as somebody who's linked up. So that's I don't mind it. Okay, all right, I'll drop the link real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. All right, there's the link, Lemon. So feel free to hit the link and tell us what you think. But yeah, so if you want to, feel free to throw us the live and subscribe to the channel. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $sign Circuit Crowd. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. He wants her to like him. But you see, Lafford, who like me? I want her to like. I don't care. You know, Lafford, whatever your name is. I don't know if that statement was for me or for Chopper, but I know how to survive in this game without people liking me. I really do. And let me just tell you something real quick. What it has people liking people, where has that gotten these content creators? Jay Wilson lost his job or whatever, had to get moved to another area of his job. Grinder notification. What? Bob Abe, they sit up there and put all them orders on her business. So what has numbers gotten people? Tracy wound up in motherfucking jail, almost got her head beat into the white meat. So what has numbers gotten people? What's his name? Rob the Rat was sitting over there trying to chase numbers and got his ass racked up in jail. So what does numbers or what does people liking you get you? The more famous and likable that people say they like you, the more hate you get because it only slews nothing but jealousy. So y'all gotta be like, I'm just mystified at how people we chase these numbers, but what does it guide you? Nothing. So what's up, Queen Diva? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. SK, you know you want to get on. No, I don't. I don't care. I don't. To be honest, to answer your question fully, Natasha, I don't want to be on anyone's bad side. But if you're mad at me because I'm sitting up there telling you the truth, or you don't like what I gotta say, or you don't like my roast of my gag, that's on you. This is the beef sector. All we do is roast and gag. Get out your feelings, right? So if I'm on your bad side because I give an honest opinion or ask questions that people don't want me to ask, then so sad. I can't control that. So that's the hold on. Hold on. I think Lemon's here. Hold on. What's up, Lemon? How you doing?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Well, I guess the new breaking news today is you can always say that this area always got entertainment is that BS is back now. So
I know. I've been getting notifications from the platinum chat. So you feel me? I slid over there to go see what's popping. And I see your ex wifey. She throwing you under the bus, my nigga. She trying to make it seem like you were trying to get her to do something. So like she was telling you, like she called you like a bitch ass nigga because you were trying to use VS name or get her to do something to that reference. That was not. She mixed two stories together. That was not the truth. That what she said. When you actually said that she can't be using VS name, you like if I need to, reference something, I'll go through Sirius Bayless. And I remember she used to come through the chat. So Sirius Bayless is 100% correct as far as what she heard, the interaction between you and Brianna, because you never tried to get her to fight or stand or like, ride for VS name or nothing like that. That's a lie.
Okay, so let me say this. So when VS got locked up, the first thing that all said, and those who've been around know that they said that anybody that uses VS's footage, that's why I don't like how the people stand up here trying to have amnesia. They said that Chopper, right? And I forget the other person had the keys to the channel, right? So if anybody was trying to use her image, they would strike them. So you gave your keys to somebody that's like not your lieutenant. So I say that point was because the racist was over there dogging VS out and her mama, right? Doing a parody on them and just making them look bad. It was just a bad look all the way around. So I said, damn, Brianna, y'all ain't moving. How y'all say y'all gonna sit up here and take care of business and you know uphold her image or whatever. So that's how that whole situation got into that. I'm like, damn, y'all said one thing, but you letting this motherfucking racist over here just dog y'all out and her mama. Where the TSCC strength at? And they couldn't, you know, nothing ever happened. And that's what she was saying. Oh, you want me to fight your battles? No, I say I need you to fight my battles, but you sitting up there letting her mama get dogged down. Y'all ain't doing shit. So let us know what's going on. That's what I said at that time. So, hold on. Oh, this Lemon coming back. Hold on. Okay, so that's what I was saying at that time. So, yeah, Philly T was a lot of lying going on for real, for real. A lot of backpedaling and ussy popping. You seem very happy about her return. You know why, laughing? Because it's a lot of fake stuff going on. It's a lot of fake stuff. And the one thing when VS was around, she didn't allow that fake. She didn't allow that fakery. She didn't allow that fakery. Like she didn't allow people to sit over here and play on one this stuff that you see of people making up to breaking up. You know, this whole stuff that Kimmy do behind play. You know, behind the game, behind the scene games, and let people do this and do that. That would be non-existent. So I would like to see things be truly authentic. And I think when she was around, that's what we kind of saw. Because she called that the bullshit. Would you see Chopper over there canoodling with Five Baby Sean Bradley? Hell no, you wouldn't see that shit because that's not what she would tolerate. Right? You get what I'm saying? So I just want things to be authentic. And if that's too much for me to ask, then oh well. But I don't like liars. And if your shit ain't authentic, put up a motherfucking disclaimer at the beginning of the end and say this shit was scripted, it is not true, and all this other stuff. Right? That's what I want to say. What's up, Molly? Molly, can you hit me up in the background? Because I need to ask you a question. Not right now, but after the broadcast, whenever we have time. So just make sure you do that. Thank you. Molly says, hey, SK Lemon, shout out to you for clicking her link. You always said what's unpopular, but most I thank you. Thank you, Molly. And she kept telling me to read the room. I don't read the chat. I don't read the chat when I'm on people's link because most of the time it's very negative. And it's going to go, on the side of the platform holders. She's like, read the room. I don't care what the room. Uh-oh. Hey, Lemon, you back?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, you back now.
All right, perfect. My bad, bro. I literally just spilled some water on my phone, and my phone just started like geeking real quick. So my bad.
Oh Lord.
I missed about 4 minutes or whatever you just said. I didn't hear none of it.
No, you good. I was just saying what we'll see what avenue she takes while she's here. So
VS?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like she could explore any avenue. You feel me? I feel like she did her big one, she did her time, so she's no longer in trouble no more. She definitely, if she wasn't in the streets, she had people in the streets that did their clip notes and know what's going on. So I feel like she's gonna move very strategically, as she should. You feel me? She had a lot to watch over the last couple of years. She heard what people said. I just didn't like the Bree part where she tried to make it seem like you were pretty much making her or you came at her because she wasn't defending VS name or something like that. And that was not the case at all. When she called you a bitch ass nigga, that was two separate situations.
Oh yeah, totally.
Two separate situations. Yeah, so Sirius Bayless was right when she said she listened to the interaction between you and Brianna. She was there pretty much, and she was right about what she said because that's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? I know people try to flip it; they get nervous when they're in a hot seat. But Bree knows she's full of shit for trying to make it seem like you requested for her to defend BS honors because she wasn't here to do it for herself. That was not the case.
No. Like, okay, so the
Never.
part you missed out, Limit, on was that when BS got locked up or whatever, they said that two people had keys to the channel. That was
Yeah.
Chopper and I think Sirius Bayless. That
Right.
racist was over there making a mockery of BS and her mama. So I'm sitting
Yeah.
up here listening to what they said. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all ain't gonna do what y'all said and protect, BS and her mama. That's just a question I
Mm-hmm.
had. Now the BAL stuff came when she started calling me to help. Totally two different situations. So I don't know why she's trying to intertwine the two. And then she came on my channel telling me to stop mentioning BS name. Like, wait a minute. Like what? And the way she delivered it as if it was a request from BS. Not that she was doing it out of the kindness of her heart. So
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I 100% like I was there doing all this. I feel like she's like I think for everybody, everybody's kind of shocked. You feel me? Because she kind of popped up out of nowhere on a random ass day like today. You feel me? Um, so when it comes time to answer questions and you're in the hot seat, you get nervous. So when people put you in situations, you're gonna throw that last person under the bus, which is you. So she threw you under the bus. But since I met you and we talked about like VS anytime we mention her. I don't remember you like seeking Brianna or none of them to defend her and stuff like that. You feel me? I feel like you and Sirius Bayless, I won't say y'all had a connection, but y'all clearly had a communication or something because she would pop up randomly or like you felt comfortable with saying certain things in the chat, but I don't feel like you ever like use Brianna to sort of like speak for her and stuff like that, which is still irrelevant. Like what does that got to do with the price of tea in China? Like it's
well,
bullshit.
I think Brianna was sitting up there trying to earn her stripes and prove her worth. And I think she tried to do that publicly to VS because VS still had an ear to the street, obviously, as you know, Sirius Bayless was watching. So she
Yeah.
knew that if she was out there putting in that work, then Sirius Bayless would communicate, hey, Brianna doing her thing out here. And I felt that was one of the situations that occurred that, she wanted to show or flaunt that she was putting in work defending VS or trying to get, stop having VS
Yeah.
being mentioned. That's all that was.
That, just standing your shit. Like it's crazy. Like y'all scared of one person. Like she's free. She did her big one. She said that she's been off for probation or whatever, parole, probation, whatever it is, for about a year and a half now. So she's free to do whatever she want to do. Anything she want to do, she can resume action from this day forward. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
standing all shit. They was all saying, I ain't scared of BS. And whenever she come back, I'll stand. You niggas folded like some chairs, some lawn chairs. Y'all scared. She's
Mm-hmm.
pressure, but it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah.
I,
And
I, I
yeah.
just didn't think they thought she was coming back. You feel me? I thought they thought it was gonna be
Right.
some like ranky dank shit where like she's communicating through Sirius Bayless to put messages out. Nah, she literally came back and she's in full force. So I just want to see how these people gonna move within the next couple of weeks. Niggas
Right.
gonna start going on vacation and
Going back to
just
school.
disappearing. Yeah, exactly. Hold on one second. Someone calling me. Damn, no one calls when I'm not on the shit. Hold on one second. Hold on.
No problem. So D Vlog says, Sir King, you're right over there. There are a lot of snakes in her camp. Yeah, there are a lot of snakes in her camp. But it's just gonna be interesting how things we always I didn't think let me just be honest, I didn't think she would come back, to be honest, because you gotta understand the way she lost everything. I didn't think that she
All
would
right, I'm back.
return to something that caused her so much trauma. So I didn't think she would come back, and she may not still fully come back. She may just be doing a visit. I don't know. But they are weak, dog. Like they said, I'm gonna still do. I'm gonna do. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Y'all, from the little bit that I saw, there was a lot of people that were breathing heavy and trying to over talk and yell. So,
Yeah. Yeah, but nah, Bree fumble with the interaction about with your portion about like why she called you a bitch ass nigga or to help or whatever. Like she's intertwining different situations because y'all had a couple of situations, a couple of run-ins, and I think she's kind of merging the VS story to another situation, which isn't true. So I'm like, yeah, you might have said that, but not in that context. You said it in a different way because it was dealing with a different situation. So I don't know. It's funny to watch them scramble like eggs. You feel me? But
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to VS coming back. You feel me? When I came, she was long gone. So I
Mhm.
kind of want to. Okay. I did not see you and VS interaction, but how was it?
It was fine. It was fine. But then Chopper ran up there, right? And he
Okay.
tried to shut me. He tried to shut me down because
Mm,
he's acting like he wants to. What they're doing, Limit, is from what I gather from what BS did, they plan on that lady's probation terms
mm,
that require her to stay offline.
okay.
So they plan on that, and she's only saw the last part of I think Five Babe taking pictures of his feet walking down the street like he a motherfucker Somalian or something. If you're from Somalia, you know, no offense, but you know what I mean, right? Like he ain't never had no shoes or nothing. So she thinks that's the point in which they kind of got him. But I'm like, no, VS, that motherfucker was on their panel like they were the third members, like they the damn amigos or something.
I,
And I was
I'm for
like,
sure. I'm for sure. Chopper was a part of Babe Nation's group because
oh
after Five Babe would let the people out of daycare of her camp, they would go to Bama Girl Chat and fucking Chopper was a fucking fourth member there. He was always there. He was either Sarah or he was Chopper. But he after Babe Nation daycare ended, Chopper used to always be in Bama Girl Chat on her panel interacting with everybody, acting like he was a part of like the nation slash Bama Girl. I don't know what Bama Girl peoples are called, the Royals. But yeah, that nigga was a part of the group. He know what's up. Stop fronting now. Why
yeah.
you lying? Why y'all
I
scared of one
don't
person?
know.
Y'all pussy.
It's just weird to me how he was sitting up there saying I was a liar, and I'm like, yo, VF, and then on top of that, he over there trying to get on the show with Sean Brandon, and I'm just like, wait a minute, like I just like limit. I told Brian, like he was in the chat, I said, Brian, if you go down to jail and it's only 3 years or whatever, I'm not going to go to your nemesis channel or associate with your nemesis neighborhood. It's just weird to me. I said you could have gone to Views of View, you could have gone to Demetri Lee all day, but you so shit, and that was your ride. I mean, I said that was your ride or die. And VS like, how you know he's my ride or die? He was talking about outspoken in the background, but I said you didn't even know that. So how would we know that? You know, but in
Right.
the first one, it's like y'all were tight. I mean, he got keys to the channel. So
Yeah.
when you get somebody keys to the channel, that means you trust their ass because they could delete your shit, they can make you look
But
bad, you know.
but on what accord do we know he had keys to the channel now? It's this the only person I thought had keys to anything was Sirius Bayless. Like if it didn't come from her, I didn't fucking think Chopper had any powers or could make any moves. Never did, never will. Never thought that.
No,
Chopper?
he had keys to the channel because he was striking people with some stupid name out of Nevada or something. So because
Right.
when
But
people get
is that an indication that he had like keys to her shit though? He could have
yes,
been striking niggas from left and right.
yes, because the TFCC Mess Express was for somehow, however they agreed, was under him, right? So if you try to show the TFCC Mess Express, he would hit you with some shit registered in Nevada. But that's what he did, and then somebody tried to do it and came back, and they did hit, and they did, the TFCC Mess Express stuff did come from, he had control of that. Now, Sirius Bailey's probably had control of her channel, but the Mess Express, I think he definitely had control of. So,
I mean, I hear what you're saying. I feel like they all look weak. I feel like this. If a person can come back from doing a 3 year sentence of being kicked off of YouTube and still got you niggas shook, scared, and panicking about all your decisions you've done in the last fucking 3 years, and that it speaks for itself. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? I know Bree tried to boss up a little bit on Sirius Bayless, calling her like a lying ass bitch and all, but nah, Sirius Bayless wasn't lying. I think Brianna might have mixed up y'all beefs
Mhm.
with BS to try to make herself
So,
seem like she had her back. She did
no,
it on purpose, nigga. She
Brianna,
messy.
let me tell you something. Brianna got the memory of an elephant, for real, for real. Because she was spewing off some stuff. I'm like, damn, that girl know how to know what the memory, and she had it right. So she conveniently does stuff. She
Yeah,
conveniently mixes
yeah.
up stuff to get her stuff out of stuff. I don't give her no wiggle room. Mm-mm.
Don't. She can barely wiggle, but don't give her none, because she will. It's funny. It's funny, but I'm kind of looking forward for her to come back. I kind of want to see what it'll be like, how the sector will be ran. But it seemed like she's trying to go along to get along, not like be friends with everybody, but she kind of gonna like rock with the sector the way it is currently. She's not trying to like make it go back to the old ways. So I just want to see how she's
Well,
gonna do. Like,
Since there's so much communication in the background, it'll be interesting if VS tells Brianna to drop her association with Pizarro.
I don't think she will. I don't think she will.
Mm. It's a
I don't
number.
think she
It's a
will.
numbers game. It's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game, but it's also like this. How I'm gonna look at it, right? Bree knows she's better off keeping her alliance with Pizarro than she is to reconnect with VS because that's shaky territory, right? Because this person's been gone for so long. We don't know what she's watched, what she's seen. She's playing cat and mouse with Brianna basically because she's the cat and Brianna's the mouse, the big mouse, but nonetheless a mouse. So I feel like honestly, this is going to be a strategic game. You're gonna have to use, and Brianna like Big Brother and shit, so she likes that kind of being in those weird, uncomfortable situations and try to maneuver through. So I just want to see how this all gonna play out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Why are you making
Well,
fun of the weight jokes? Talking about her, she got a big brother.
no, 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 no. She liked the show called
I
Big
know. I'm
Brother.
joking, Lemon. I'm joking.
Oh, not that she's big. We know she's big, Brianna, but nah, she liked the show. She liked those kind of shows. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I
Like
know.
that's her thing. That's her thing. She likes Big Brother. She thinks that's the best show since
Well, I
sliced
wish she
bread.
would like
So,
the. I wish she would like the fitness portion of the show too, but apparently not.
oh,
She's like,
but all right. Quick
mm.
question: weren't y'all like cordial, or was y'all on a path to being cordial on panels and shit up until VS return right now?
We cordial. Didn't I tell her, please stop because you're taking things too far and you can't tell me when to stop. So I decided I
Yeah.
don't want to stop yet. Yeah,
Yep.
we cordial.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I know people, I know a lot of time has passed and stuff like that, but shit, the proof is still in the pudding from all the stuff you said, from all the stuff that like subscribers have heard. I think this is just all comical. I find it funny as fuck. For me, I'm celebrating right now. I'm gonna pop a bottle of champagne in a minute and just watch these chickens scram because it's funny watching all this unfold right now. Now, Five Babe did say she's going to go live and drag everybody that's been kissing, VS ass and stuff like that. So I kind of want to see who she's going to call out, like what she saw and what angle she's
Chopper,
going to come from. Oh,
chopper, chopper. She may actually go to Payless shoe store and get the flip flops that he was wearing. Cause he is flip floppity, just like VS called it. That you flip floppity. No, I'm not. I had to bear the brunt of everything. And he's like, but you didn't have to bear the brunt of these papers. I'm like, how you gonna compare? It just gave me Jay Duntees when he was trying to compare what VS went through to what he had to go through. I'm like, Jigga,
yeah.
you can log off anytime with your non-singing spill wanna be ass. I was just like, really? That's like limit. That's like you do a bid, and I'm talking about, well, I had to fight all the crackheads out here in the street, and you up here fighting every day with people with shanks in prison. It's just like it's no comparison. It's just like weird to me. It's just like what?
So when you hit the panel, Chopper over there lying, you're doing what you're doing, whatever. So do you feel like you were heard? Do you feel like she heard what you had to say? Like, do you feel like your point got across?
I think she was just like, well, if Chopper and I are good, then why do you care? And I said, I don't care. But what I heard was this nigga lying. Excuse me, I know y'all like the N word, but he is definitely the epitome of an Nigga. I heard this nigga was lying to you to make it seem like everything was kumbaya. And she kept going back to the fact that, oh, she caught you down the street walking with your shoes and all this stuff. But I'm like, yeah, but this jigger was up here endorsing your enemy. Like, why you not referencing that? And it's like you can't. And I was like putting myself in her situation. You can't really reference something you don't know about, right?
Yeah.
Because she
Yeah.
didn't say, "Oh, I'm aware of that," and I let it go. She just didn't not reference it. She just kept going to the fact that they took pictures of him. And I'm like, nah, you need to know about what this dude was doing over there. And she pretty much said she don't trust the dude because she found out. And Chopper dumbass go sit up there and say, "Oh yeah, what you didn't know was I was speaking to outspoken." Like they'll sit up there telling the mafia boss that, "Oh yeah, I'm sitting up there best friends with your enemy." Like what? It's like gonna be off with your head eventually. Like so he's just dumb,
Man, Chopper's
dumb.
been old and dumb. That's an old, dumb, young, confused, cross-dressing, street walking freak. But we've been knew that since we met Chopper. Since I met Chopper, we've been on a bad you know situation. So I've known Chopper to be a liar. I can vouch for
Mm.
him being a Bama Girl fucking fourth member. Bama Girl still got her channel up. Y'all can go back to her old videos. Just check her lives out. Chopper was always there. He was either Chopper or he was Sarah. He was one of those two. One of those two. He'll come up there every
Or
day after
the third person confused. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
confused, right? Coming up there after Babe Nation fucking daycare ended, he would run to Bama Girl channel to get his word in. So yeah, it's funny. But
I
listen,
just want to have some fun. I just
it
want you back. I'm like,
if
nigga,
VS
they get
don't
the
care,
manly voice.
if VS
Sorry.
don't care that that nigga was, canoodling with her enemies, that's okay. Listen, she's not gonna hold everybody for every single thing they did, right?
That's okay.
She's gonna get you. It's okay because if she knows, like, like, if you said, hey, BS, you should be like side eyeing Chopper because, like, when you was gone, he would start, linking up with your enemies. If she hears that and she doesn't react to it the way you think she should, that's okay because she doesn't care. We can't make her care more than what she don't already care about. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? So maybe she got a
you know,
secret trick up her sleeve for him. You got to be
right.
patient.
And you know what, Lemon? I asked the question because I wanted to know. I wanted to know what she thought of it. Right. That's how you
Right.
just ask the question to see what a person's reaction is. Whether they choose to respond, that can be very telling as well. But
Yeah.
I just wanted to see. I just wanted to
Yeah.
know. She answered a lot for me without answering anything. Because if she knew what was going on, she would have been like, "I'm aware and I'm cool." But one, she didn't repeat what I said, right? So that lets me know she was alarmed in the situation. She made no indication of, oh yeah, I knew he was on the panel. She said nothing like that. So that lets me know that there's news to her. And the last thing she know about is Fly Baby QB taking pictures of his Somalian feet with a suitcase. So I mean, it is what it is. So
Yeah. So I feel you. I feel you, bro. All we can do is right.
mm,
Say what it is, and sometimes we don't always get the reaction we want from a person because sometimes there's two things going on. One, they don't want to let you know that they're actually lining a person up. Two, they just might not
mm,
give a fuck. They just
mm-hmm,
might not care. That might not even be something where it bothers them, so they're
right,
able to
yeah,
just be like, okay, I heard that, but that's nothing to me. So I don't know. Like I'm more of a sit back and watch what
mm-hmm,
happens type of person because it's no date on when a person will get you. So I like to just sit back, eat my popcorn, pop my champagne, and just
mm-hmm.
watch the fuck shit, pop off.
and that
That's that's
and that's
that's where we're at.
hey Tamika, and that's what I was about to say. Is just like the best thing for everyone to do is just watch and see. Because what
Yep.
also she said was there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the background. And I just want to
Mhm.
sit here and just sit back and chill and see how everything play out. That's what I'm gonna do.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because
Like
they're gonna tell them themselves
like
eventually.
when Five Babe Tracy and just Kimmy became the Powder Puff Girls. I knew that shit wouldn't last, but I didn't have a date where they would fall out. So I had to be patient. I had to sit back, you feel me? Let life go on, and then I'll watch the fuck shit pop off. Now I knew they would fall out. I just didn't know what would cause the fallout. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it
Mm-hmm.
happened like 2 weeks into their alliance, so it was nothing.
Well, like I said, I think once there's a great disparity in numbers, those content creators get in their feelings and they unintentionally or intentionally cause things to fall out. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to VS being back. You feel me? I know I said what I said uh in regards to the fucking IHOP gate as far as
Mm,
accountability and X, Y, and Z. I still stand 10 toes down on that. We are responsible for our own actions, despite a person pulling a junkie stunt, like coming somewhere uninvited and being in your personal space. I get all those violations, but
mm-hmm.
we're still responsible for our own actions, right? So with that being said, like I'm still able to stand 10 toes down and just watch this fuck shit because I didn't say much outside of that. But
Mm-hmm.
ain't not one person gonna scare me on YouTube. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you were Mr. YouTube himself. You created this shit. I'm still not scared. So that's how I move. I want to see them use that same energy. I'm not getting that tough girl energy, that big bad bitch energy they was conveying before she arrived. So where is that energy at? Now I want to
Gotcha.
see how Five Babe gonna move because y'all said Five Babe was kind of shook it where when VS was kind of roaming these streets.
I don't
Is
know.
that
We'll
true?
see, man. No, no, the one that was shook up is Sean Bradley, so we'll see.
Oh, forgot
And
about.
that's no, I mean, that's no slight at you, Sean Bradley, but we do know you disappeared. It was Houdini, and then when she went to jail, you popped up and celebrated. So I'm just speaking the truth, and you
But
can't get mad at me for speaking the truth, Sean. I'm just speaking the truth.
all right, let me ask you a question.
Hmm.
Did VS age Sean Bradley? Because they say the reason why his age doesn't match his looks is because how much hell she put him through up until
Hmm.
when she left. Is that true? Do you think
That's
she
true because
aged him a couple years?
you know how William looked old, Sean Bradley looked older. So yeah, yeah, that's that. Yeah, she had
No,
that
wait.
man looking like
Did
bad.
you
Yeah. That's a sign of stress. That nigga was
did you
stressed.
just say William looked younger than Sean Bradley?
He sure did. That gives you an indication of how he was looking. That's how he was looking.
Hey,
Yeah.
when she mentioned something about like Sean Gacy, like with her thing, I'm like, oh shit, are we going back to the Sean
Yeah.
Bradley? Like, it kind of, I was nervous at first because I don't think that should be put on nobody though. Without proof, without evidence, and like without you going to court and being convicted or something. I
Well,
I tread
it has to
lightly on
do with
what I
them.
say
It
about
has to
people.
do
I
with
think
them
that's fucked
compression
up.
short lemon. It
I
has to
get the
do with the.
story. I get the sexual with his stepson, godfather.
Yeah.
What was he to the son? He was
I
like the
guess.
godfather, or what was he? The stepdaddy,
No, he was.
foster
Did he
father.
adopt him? I don't know. I think he was his adopted father, something like that.
Hmm. I don't know. I'm a stray away from that because I wasn't here.
And
That's a
then on top
different
of that,
era.
Outspoken was dating the son. Like
Wait,
really? Like really?
the son of the story, outspoken one was dating.
Yes, baby, honey. Yes,
Oh,
yes, yes.
well,
Whew.
man, this shit is hilarious for me. Being
Okay.
like a newbie oldie, it's funny as
Mhm.
fuck to me. I'm having a ball. Like this shit is crazy. Like when I heard VS came back, I was ecstatic. Like not
Mhm.
like oh I'm Team VS. Like no, nah. I'm Switzerland. I'm just watching because I just want to see all this shit gonna play out. I'm not on nobody's side.
But I do feel she's going to cause an unintentional shift, right? People are just going to start moving certain ways and things, and you'll see it. So people might not be on certain
Good.
panels no more, or have a less
Ooh.
of an appearance and stuff. It's gonna be interesting. Now, what channel she gonna be on? I don't know. She proclaimed it before I got there. I don't know. So we'll see.
She should stay on that channel that she's on right now, that Sirius Bayless channel or whatever that channel is, the TSCC channel. I'm not sure. I think she
Mm.
should stay there. But I, I, I I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. You feel me? I want to see the
Hmm.
players kind of crumble that was talking big shit or said I ain't got no problem with. Well, I don't know why I use Lady Nick. I was gonna go into my Lady Nika voice, but she was in the chat, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming everything is good between Lady Nika and BS as well. So, um,
I
I just want to
personally
see how
feel
everybody gonna move.
the person need to watch out is Kuzaro.
Pizarro?
Yeah.
Why? You think she got the biggest target on her back?
Yes.
Why?
Everybody. Let me tell you why. VS is no fan of avatars.
Okay.
Okay. All right. When you're an
Mhm.
avatar, she makes you become unmasked
Okay.
through humiliation, intimidation, or whatever else tools they use. Everybody that VS associate with, Nika, Bless, Rihanna, Sirius, are all women, and they've
Yeah.
all shown themselves.
Okay.
They're not gonna let no woman who claims to be a motherfucking troll, Pizarro, have any influence. Not when VS around. So I'm just telling you, it may not be obvious of day one, but eventually VS, if she has a presence here, she's not going to be second fiddle to some faceless individual.
Mm.
I'm telling you that. So either Pizarro's gonna have to cower behind the scenes and show herself, but Pizarro better watch out when VS around because she gonna find a way. Let's say Pizarro continues to maintain her numbers and VS is not in the middle. VS is
Yeah,
going to find a way to try to get at what Pizarro has or higher. So because she don't like that faceless shit, you know.
yeah,
So I'm just saying, all the people that is in that camp, they show themselves. So you're not gonna
yeah.
have no close association with her and her people, and they don't know what you look like because she feels like that she cannot trust you. So
Okay, respectfully. But I feel like we're in a new era. You feel me? A lot of people, has grown accustomed to not being on camera no more. A lot of people who's been on camera has confessed to you or confided in you that they wish they would have started off like an avatar, sort of talking and shit without being on camera. So I don't know
but this
if
but Lemon, this
go
is
ahead.
about power. This is about power.
Right.
This is not about a new era. This is about power. Let me just tell you this. How does VS look talking to a faceless avatar? Like,
She
like
will
you
look
know,
like herself.
no, she never used to talk to no damn avatar.
But listen. Time changes, and time changes
Okay,
for everybody.
okay.
Everybody. She's not like Jesus of the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like if she didn't used to fuck with something like people who didn't show themselves, that's cool. But in this new era, you got to get accustomed. Things has changed. You've been gone for a minute, and this is what it
Yeah.
is. Like she's not that powerful. Like I don't give nobody that much power. I don't give a fuck who you are.
It's just
That's just
you'll see.
me. That's just me.
Limit. I'm gonna say this to you. You will see. It's enough. It's the stuff. It's the power dynamics of this area. Oh, yeah, this area primarily of how people get propped up and how they survive. Like what happened
No,
with
I
the
get
heat.
it.
No, no, no. Let's listen to it. The heat. The heat got propped up, but what? She eventually had to show herself. Now, allegedly, she's that woman that
Oh,
lived. Yeah. So
I
I'm.
heard she did show herself. Did she
Yeah.
look like? I heard she had a mask on or something. But did she look like the picture she
Mm,
was
but
saying that she was?
they said she looked like Little Fizz with a 6 pack. So
Okay. Well, that's what she
yeah,
looked like to me in that the picture. So okay. All
right.
right. Wait, wait,
Yeah.
wait, 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 wait. Is this heat from Cali?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Because everybody's saying she's from Cali. I
I think
just.
I heard that too. I think I heard that too.
I'm like, okay. I heard like the LA. Oh, let me stop saying too much. But you know what I'm saying. I don't want to dox her. Like put her out there on Front Street. But like she doesn't really give me California vibes, but I know she's whatever. But I kind of like this heat. You know what I'm saying? I know she deletes her channel often.
No.
Um, when the shit gets too hot. But what's your interaction? What's you in this heat? Are y'all cool? Does she not fuck with you? Are y'all like ops? What's up?
I call her the eraser. I don't call it the heat. I call it the eraser. And if her new name should be the Sterno because she's just not lined up too much. So anyway, but yeah,
Mm.
I don't know.
Bro, I'm literally happy that a shift in the beef sector happened because I was kind of like dead ass, not to hold you, but
Mm.
and I don't care about different sectors merging,
Mm-hmm.
and I just don't give a fuck about them and their issues, and
I don't
and
do.
and I
I don't
barely
do.
wanted to research the beef sectors niggas beef. You know what I'm saying? Remember when y'all used to tell me like go
Yeah.
back and do your research and go watch all these old videos? That's cool because it's in the realm I'm in, right? Then you
Right.
put niggas I don't even give a fuck about, and then you want me to care about their issues. That's kind of where I started like Harlem shaking out of the whole like situation until they left, but they never left.
Well, think about that, and I was thinking about doing a video on this, and I was just like, you guys are not, and no offense to them, but it maybe come across offensive. They're not entertaining. Everybody's struggle is based on some damn addiction, and that's not what we are over here. Like a lot of people are being re-traumatized because of their situations, and it's just like y'all not even putting no comedic spin. Y'all gotta laugh at somebody that say that somebody body part smell like mustard for y'all to chuckle. Like that's just too much. Like for real. Like y'all not
Wait,
even
wait, wait,
funny.
wait, wait. Not any mustard, but Denny's mustard. It was a
Mm.
specific mustard.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to go
I,
to Denny's and smell that mustard because I want to see what's popping. Let's be
mm.
clear.
Oh no, that's gonna be a
Okay, you can
that's gonna
continue.
be a
My
stinky
bad.
dinner, boy. That's gonna be a stinky dinner. But anyway, it's just don't I don't know. I know a lot of people turn on maybe they like the drama of the situation, but it's like I don't like that. I don't like to know that you're in recovery and sobriety and you gotta
Yeah,
you doing things to pay some change and you may be pimped out and all this other just
yeah,
like
yeah. With
really
the
where the laugh and the giggles at? I just don't know.
yeah, they shit too serious. Like y'all too serious. Like take that shit back over there. Like we don't give a fuck about that. I ain't doing research. I don't care who's who. Like I'll deal with the basics like Quad Diva and fucking
Mhm.
what's that old nigga Grown Gums. We
Mhm.
the everything else go go. We got enough shit over here. So I just haven't been
Mhm.
that interested. Like mm, it's been cool.
Mhm.
Um,
I wonder how DKL feeling right now though. Is he scared?
Nah, DKO. Let me tell you something about Duchess. Duchess is good. Duchess knew this shit was gonna pop off before this
Yeah.
shit pop off. Duchess is he's good with VS. It's never been apparent or came to me that they weren't cool. He showed videos of her kind of being in his presence when he visited. So nah, I think he's cool. He's
But
fine.
don't Duchess look like the dinosaur before land before time?
Oh,
Are you doing that
oh, I'm
dinosaur?
not, bro, bro,
He
bro.
reminds me of that dinosaur. Land before time dinosaur. I just thought
Keep
about that. I don't know.
keep me on fair grounds. I'm on good turf with everybody. I kind of want to stay there.
Mhm. Mhm.
I fuck with Duchess though. You feel me? You y'all
Lemon,
still
you should
beefing?
not lemon. They be sexually assaulting me, so I don't think you should say that because they're very perverted over there. So you might want to
Not
rephrase.
Duchess know what I'm talking about. He's still playing that song, bro.
That's why I don't be going over there. I stay the hell away from there. James tried to sexually assault me on his panel. To me, why are you always talking about penises? But I was like, well, Brian was up here sitting up here showing his publicly somewhere, and I was just like,
Sorry, I had a cigarette. Sorry. Which was that?
oh.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like we gonna move right along.
All right, let's move
Uh,
on. Oh, let me play this clip real quick. As y'all know,
oh shit.
let me see. Hold on. Do I have it? No, I don't think I did. No, did I upload it? Hold on. Did I upload it? Hold on, I'll upload it real quick. No, it ain't on nobody. I think it's before I say it. I gotta make sure I got it. Okay, okay. We're gonna do this. But Girl by the Mystic recently had a birthday. So Girl by the Mystic is one of the originals over here,
Happy
Avatar Nation.
birthday, girl by the Mystic.
Happy birthday. So we just wanted to wish her a happy birthday real quick, because she is definitely a non flip flopper. She wears stilettos and not flip flops. All right. Hold on, we waiting for the video to upload.
Oh, and I got some funny ass clips to send you too. You
Oh,
know,
please do. Please do.
I got you, bro. I got you. I've been building this shit up for like about at least 2-3 weeks, so I'm loaded with stuff to send you. So be on the lookout. I'll send it to you.
Cool. Vibes Queen, I see your messages. Thank you for your support. I do see them. I just don't have. It's hard for me to respond because I'm using two devices. But thank you, Vibe Queen. I do see your comments, so thank you.
Oh,
All right, here we go.
and were you able to retrieve some of your shit back? Because I know you was having phone issues. You was able to sort of get a little bit of your shit back.
I'm improvising right now.
Okay, all right, for sure.
Yeah. All right, here we go. This is for Girl by the Mystic. Here we go. All right. So happy birthday, Girl by. It's her birthday weekend. So I left the post up there. So if you want to send her a birthday gesture, feel free to do so. Her Cash App is posted in the comment section. So if you want to surprise her and send her a happy birthday gesture, feel free to do so. Okay. All right.
Hey,
What we saying?
birthday girl. No,
Hey,
I was
Detach.
I
How
was
you
coming up
doing?
for the birthday girl.
Okay.
But man,
All right.
this shit is good. This is what I wanted. I'm glad we got a shift in the
Yeah.
sector. I was
Mm-hmm.
sick of this black meats beef. where niggas is like, why can't we come to your side? It was like, you be on my side. It was like, I be on your side. And it was like battle of who be on whose sides. And that shit was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about dead ass. I don't care where. I don't really care about the black sector players. I don't. I think the
Mm-hmm.
beef sector is enough for me to like keep up with homework. I ain't watching you niggas.
No, I agree.
I ain't
I
watching
totally agree.
y'all.
I totally agree. Like I
You
said,
know what I'm saying?
the stuff is triggering a lot of people, to be honest. So,
Yeah, and they should be all like, it's hella long, it's hella different participants. I got to get to know you. When I get to know you, you're going to bring in a new person. And I just don't really care about them like that on that level. So, like, for me, I've been prioritizing my time. Like, okay, is this important to know? Is this not? And as soon as they say black, I'm out. All right, boom, I'm good.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if there's any person to blame, I blame Pizarro.
No, blame
I blame
Tracy.
Pizarro. I'm putting a name on it.
What?
Pizza Hut, because she wanted everybody. I don't
Yeah.
care where you from. Come over here and tell me all your problems. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck about y'all problems. Like, y'all go fix that shit in y'all sector. Y'all go
Mm-hmm.
put y'all money together and make that next nigga pop. But I don't care about none of this.
Mm-hmm. I
None
agree.
of it. Y'all got some
I
cool
agree.
black sector people. Don't get me wrong. Y'all do. But most of y'all are duds. Duds. Y'all duds. And I'm not going to entertain duds. I'd rather fucking not be on YouTube than watch y'all shit. Is boring.
Mm.
That's it.
Do they even have a joke? Do they? I don't even hear no cracking jokes. I don't even know.
They don't even crack jokes. These niggas so serious and so analytical and wanted to be right. Head asses. Like, it just tapped me out. I was tapped out. I'm sick of the Rob shit. I'm sick of the Octavius Prime nigga and his shit. I'm sick of all that shit. The Tracy shit. I'm done.
Mm.
Done with
I
all
feel.
this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's a
Mhm.
grown ass, almost finna be 50-year-old head ass nigga. If he don't know right from wrong, almost finna push 50, that's his problem.
Mm.
Now we got to baby this grown ass man because he wanted to get sloppy toppy for the internet and flash guns and say crazy shit. Fuck out of here. Go fuck yourself. That's why you're in the situation you're in, because you weren't careful with what you're doing. You get
You
drunk
know,
for the internet and show your ass.
life is very fragile. 1 second can f up your life, and I don't think a lot of
That's
people
what he
understand that.
did.
I know. I know. I
Oh, you're
look.
like,
I'm not.
oh,
I'm just.
this poor black man is in jail. No, nobody put this poor black man in jail, but his poor black ass.
Mm,
Done. He
mm,
did it. That's it. Tracy didn't set him up. Misunderstood. Could have been on some goofy high shit, but I doubt it. But he did it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
understand.
So, like, fuck out of here. Like, whatever happens with him happens. I saw beef in 313 shit. He was, pulling in big numbers.
Mm.
But that shit was weak too. Beefing 313 every couple of seconds. Like, bro, no one, like, you got the exclusive, like, dead ass. No one's on you like that. Like, you got it. But he
Mm.
don't really get that much attention. So this is like the most attention he's ever got on YouTube. So shout out to him.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, you
You know
got.
it is. That's good.
Yeah.
You know this is the most attention he's ever got.
Oh, for real, for real. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
He thought opportunity, and he ran with it. So. Mhm.
Tracy, stay out of these California streets. They are not fair. You feel me? Go do your big one in Texas. You got bigger fish to fry. Now, I don't know why that old nigga stomped down, pulled up to your place. That was weird as fuck, though. Tracy's in California. You go pull up in her area. That was really weird. That's a weird nigga. I don't fuck
Mm.
with stomp down.
Mm.
Okay,
I
my
don't
question to
know.
you: how do you feel with that Rodney nigga?
Who?
The Rodney nigga, Jay Wilson's new moderator. Remember he dumped beats for Rodney?
Man, to be honest, I rarely watch Jay Wilson. To be honest, I really the only time I watch Jay Wilson if I'm
He's
trying
just
to
a fat
figure out
nigga.
find something. I don't watch him. What happened with him?
With the Rodney nigga?
Yeah.
they found like tweets of him, like, talking bad about like the black community and crazy shit, like all kind of crazy shit. Just he be wilding. He's like outspoken kind of newbie to the beef sector, and he's making his way, but not in the best way because he's being perceived as messy. But I feel like in the beef sector, there's no rules. You just got to come in, do your big one, and then be categorized by how the public perceive as you, right? So I feel like that's what he's doing. So I don't really got no negative feedback on Rodney, but the public don't seem to like him as much.
Mm.
They
Well,
think he's a little too messy, but
well, messy sells over here. Yeah. Nobody don't want nobody boring.
right. So he haven't done nothing, in my opinion, that has been like bad. I know Bree tried to like frame him by saying that Stomp Down used to date Jay Wilson, but I think he was asking a question and not saying that that's what they were. And I think, yeah, but I think he's cool. He's just you know what it is? He looks young, but he got like an old throat. Like when your vocal cords are old, you sound old. Like he sound like an old nigga. So I think that's his downfall. He sounds hella old. He sounds like Stomp Down.
Well,
Like an old nigga throat.
So a reverse of Benjamin Button.
Yeah, they look young, but their vocal cords is not in their best abilities to make them sound like youthful enough for the public. Like niggas be throwing tomatoes and bricks and baseballs at them when they hit the panel because they got like an old Southern
That
country
William
bumpkin.
Caruthers voice. That William Caruthers.
Yeah. It doesn't match with the times that we're in. Like you feel like we're in like the 1970s, but we're really in 2023. So they're kind of got that old soul, that old head soul. So they're like old heads.
Interesting.
And then Jay Wilson, I gotta think, you're in a whole relationship and you over here spazzing out because you done found this nigga Rodney booty cheek pictures. And you over there going crazy on your panel, but you're supposed to be engaged with a fiance finna get married. What the fuck? You single, bro. You're a single, miserable, fat 50-year-old, can't get his life together or his weight. Like Jay Wilson's a hot ass mess. I don't fuck with Jay Wilson. I think he's very hypocritical.
I agree.
Fat, old, and he getting too skinny. Like Jay Wilson, we get it. We were just fucking with you when we told you to lose weight. You lost too much weight, bro. You too skinny.
Well, no limit. That is what happens when you don't do it naturally. That's what happens when you don't have control over it.
It looked like he needs some milk. Like
he needs to reverse what he had done because it's not going right.
Look, he done got introduced to that misunderstood because he's skipping meals. Like something ain't right.
Do you know it's this diabetic medication out here that the stars are using to help them lose weight? Elon Musk uses, so maybe he got a hold of that and is using it. I don't know.
Nah, Jay Wilson's too cheap.
That's true.
You trying to get free room when you're trying to get free rooms in Vegas when Vegas already is the plug. You're pretty cheap. I know. I fuck with Vegas. Vegas is like my second home, so whatever. But yeah, I want to see how this is gonna pop off, bro. I want to continue watching this fuck shit. I want to see like the main power hitters. Like I want to see Spilly Boy's perspective. I want to see Sean Bradley's perspective, Five Base perspective. Hell, even Jay Wilson. I don't really fuck with him, but I know he's gonna be buttering up the biscuits. You feel me? For his favor, but I just want to see everybody's true, authentic opinion on BS coming back out. But I do think it was needed because this sector was drying the fuck up, bro. I was getting bored with it.
No,
because it was too many new niggas I didn't give a fuck about. Like I don't care about the black sector. Y'all didn't do nothing to me, but I just don't care about y'all. That's it.
Yeah. Just like people like vegetables and hamburgers. You know what I
mean? Yeah. So that's what it is, bro. But I'm excited for something new to pop off, something new that's like beef sector worthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then to see her in like American time. So it's like, okay, now I can watch her in current time and not go research or find an old video. So that's
I
what I'm
wonder
looking
if
forward to.
I wonder if she's gonna have a membership drive, meaning that like if you're gonna be part of TSCC, you need to be here this day, and we close in the chat and all that. You got to pay this much money to get in. I wonder if that's what happens. So it'll be interesting.
I mean, she should execute all her rights. I feel like for her to be gone for so long, for her name to be used so much, for people to give so many different opinions and critiques on what they woulda and shoulda did, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I just want to see her in her purest form, executing all her rights, and I just want to see how this gonna all play out. So I think she's entitled to it.
No, I agree. I agree.
If I've been gone for so long, she said that niggas didn't let her be on probation, you know, without interrupting it and trying to, bribe her or, I'm going to go reach out to your PO and all this bullshit. Like, I want to see her, get active. So I'm looking forward to it pretty much. That's what I'm saying.
I bet we all are. So yeah, definitely, for sure. Well, with that being
Fuck
said,
these cowards.
I think we said enough. So we're gonna close
Yeah,
out the
and
show.
Bree, stop lying, bro. Stop lying, Bree. Don't mix up stories to sound good to fit back in good
Intention.
in your hood. Own your shit. You big enough.
Mm-hmm.
You got a man. You got a job. You got a new place. You even got a new fucking car. So you better have a new attitude. So stop all that lying. Stop trying to make it seem like you were defending VS's honor because Sir King was trying to get y'all to do something else. That's a lie. Don't mix the stories. Stand 10 toes down like when you was walking out of that restaurant with your meal and they caught you on camera. Use that same energy, bro, and you're good. That's it. That's all.
Oh Lord. Well, thank you, Lemon. Oh Lord, I gotta play this clip after all that. Oh my. Oh Lord.
Ooh-cha.
Mm.
But SK, if you need me, hit me in my DMs. I'll pull up. It's not a problem.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, Lemon. Thank you. Oh Lord. Oh yeah. If y'all want to, feel free to send Lemon a gesture at $pay him one with 2 M's. Pay him one with 2 M's. All right. So make sure you hit him up on the Cash App if you enjoy his commentary and perspective. All right. So
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. And I will see you at the next one, bro. Just let me know. I'll be there.
most definitely so.
But I'm definitely
Thank
gonna
you
start
again.
paying more attention at VS is back though. That ass. I ain't gonna hold, but this is good.
I think we all are, to be honest.
Look, I just uninstalled stereo like yesterday, so I'm here. I'm here for beats like that. I
Well,
needed
you
more
know
room on my
what?
phone.
Well, you know what? To be honest, now stereo looking more better because damn, like YouTube taking 45% when stereo taking 30.
Oh, wait, I'm going back. I'm gonna go download it again.
No, I didn't say all that. But I was thinking about having a stereo appearance once a week just to talk about the B sector. You know what I
Whoa.
mean? But
That's
we'll see.
crazy. I swear to God, when you stop using something, a nigga be like, "Oh, I was just gonna use that." You know what I'm
No.
saying? So I'll re-download it. It's not a problem. I bought a memory card too, so I got more space. So I'll get stereo back.
Yeah, well, I'll hit you up about that in the background because we'll talk about that. So,
All right, for sure. Well, I
all right.
enjoyed this little, meeting up. This wasn't an
Mhm.
official, live because I didn't know it was gonna come up. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm hella looking forward to this new shit. Hopefully she's around more. I don't want her to do some random weekly pop up. That's not enough. We need the smoke. We want the action. We want the drama. What you know. Pull your receipts. Call them out. That's what I want. So do that, and I'll be here. That's it.
All right. Thank you, Lemon.
All right, no problem. Peace.
Peace. All right, y'all. That is the one and only Lemon. I appreciate him coming up. I'm sure you guys did too, and giving his perspective. To sum things up, I pretty much just want to say we'll see. We will see. I think there's a lot of flip flopping, backpedaling, and moonwalking going on regarding VS's presence. It's just interesting to me. The way I think is the one like if I'm part of a mafia boss. Look, was you with me? I don't expect you to be rocking with my enemy, like my number one enemy. If you want to rock with the number 4, I totally understand. But the number 1, that's just to me like something just ain't right. So with that being said, we'll see what's going on. Chopper, stop lying. You a motherfucker lie. Brianna, stop lying. I gotta hear that shit for myself. But I think you were up there moonwalking and shaking it and stanky legging it and all that other stuff. But the truth will come out. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Thank you to my wonderful moderators. And Tofuans, if you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $sign King Crown. It'll be tremendously appreciated because I appreciate you all. And with that being said, we'll see what happens. Rennie T says this is going to be interesting. It sure is. Because like I told you, I told everybody in the chat, Rennie T, what's not going to happen is this fakeness and this fool-la-la. I think, honestly, Jay Wilson is going to get reined the fuck in. I'm serious about that shit. All that stuff, excuse me, sorry, I'm in the curse. But all that stuff that he's doing, that manipulative ass shit, I think she might rein that in to some degree. You know, it's going to be interesting regarding him. Because he could play those games with Tracy. He could play those games with Kimmy. Also, another factor is how frequently she's on this application for us to do commentary, especially him. If he do the wrong kind of motherfucking commentary on her, I feel like there's some stuff that's gonna move and there's some stuff that's gonna shake. That's my honest opinion, and I'm saying that for someone who is looking from the clouds from above. You do the wrong commentary on her, you just gonna have to. It's just gonna. I ain't saying. It's just like things just gonna start happening. Less people are gonna start hitting your panel because she may start intimidating them. It's just a lot of convoluted stuff. So I'm very intrigued on what approach he take and how he go about commentating, because we know he got a big ass mouth, okay, and he can't hold back certain things. So it will be interesting to see how that is. Who's your number one enemy? I mean, I don't view people on here as enemies because they ain't really done shit to me to really see my wrath. Now they, you know, and like I said, don't push me to places I've never been before because I don't know what I'm capable of. I know I sound like Shelly when I say that, but I just tell people, be careful. I do my commentary. I don't touch your personal life. I don't touch the people in your personal life. So leave me the fuck alone. Where other people who will use your, not you, Vibes Queen, but where other people will use other people's personal life as content, I don't do that shit. And the people in the background know that I'm privy to certain things just because it be sent to me, right? I get a message, I look at it, I leave it alone because it ain't my business. You know what I mean? I could do commentary. Oh, I know this is out here, da, 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 and all that other stuff. Like they were talking about Jay Dunn. I heard Jay Dunn got case and all that. I left that kind of alone. I said my 2 cents and I left that shit alone. Because the thing now, you know, and I know I said we were going to go, but the Jay Dunn situation now makes sense to me now. Because I did not understand why Jay Dunn was acting the way she was towards me. I'm like, wait a minute, you the one that pulled out a revolver on my page. If anybody should be upset, it should be me. So why the fuck you have an issue with me? And she kept going back, well, you said that you didn't have the video and da-da-da-da-da about her ex and da-da-da. But I'm like, who cares what I said? I said. If you two took it, you two took it. I couldn't remember that far back. But now it makes sense because she was still having legal proceedings involving that lady. So now I'm like, oh, now I know why you were acting kind of standoffish, because you didn't know if I was talking to the other side and you thought I was, but you didn't have no way to verify. You could only go on speculation. So I'm like, oh, that's why now. Because it didn't make sense to me. Like, wait a minute, you got somebody, Shelly, up there who's up here trying to go ahead and call the cops on your ass and send Edible Edna gift certificates and all that other bullshit. But I ain't done nothing like that. But you cool with her, but you won't even let me on your motherfucking panel. But now I know why. Because she had that legal stuff that she had going on. So it's interesting. We'll see a lot. What did you say? Damage assessment says the Heat is now dragging VS and calling Treesont all types of weak bitches for being scared of VS. Well, damage assessment, if you've been around and you seen what she did, I mean, you saw what she did to Sean Bradley, you'll be scared too. I mean, you know, and that whole you would be worried too. That's all I would say about that. What's up, Rhonda Blazier? How you doing? Good to see you. So that's all I really got to say. Just sit back, get your popcorn, and see what happens, and stay the hell out of shit that don't involve you, because you may be. I just feel right now a lot of people are going to be collateral damage. Like I told you, Jay Wilson may be getting less people on his platform depending on the commentary he does about BS. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not being a hater. I'm being an analyst. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. And if y'all want to, feel free to send a gesture to $sign search crown. Once again, thank you again for living, for coming up. Thank you to my excellent moderators and Tofu. And feel free to thumbs up the live before you leave. And we will talk to you guys soon. All right. Wait, what did you say? Hold on. Anyone could do what VS did. All you have to do is be careless and reckless. Nah, I don't think you understand. I don't know if you were around. Maybe you were. I'm not going to insult you. But there were a lot of people who were in formation. Those who are around know what I'm talking about. And I don't see nobody corralling people the way she did and using their jobs to get things done the way she wanted them to get done. Okay? But did VS hire from the process? Yes, she did hire from the process server. She did hire from the process server, right? They didn't know where that lady lived. They didn't know where that lady lived. It took her to go to IHOP to get hemmed up, and for some overzealous watcher who was just watching the chat in real time to have what happened to VS. Because let's take Shireen out of the situation. Shireen never showed up. The dynamics of what you're watching today would not be the same. And that's 100. Let me repeat that again. If Shireen never went down there and was an overzealous watcher or overzealous fan who had no prior contact with VS except for YouTube, and that thing at IHOP didn't happen, the dynamics of this area would not be where they are now. There are a lot of weak women and weak men in this sector who quickly follow personalities who wreak havoc and give the streets entertainment. Right. But a lot of them are not as organized. You have to been there to understand what I'm talking about. That's what I would say to your statement. They're not, it's not the same. And times have changed. Like I said, they all admit they were coming off the heels of T.S. Madison and Kaya, right? So at that time when T.S. Madison and Kaya broke up, and they were coming on what, every Monday or Tuesday? Every Monday and Tuesday, and they stopped because Kaya stopped. There was a void. So at that time, there was an entertainment void that people wanted to have filled. And she filled it. It may not be the same right now, right? Because people have moved on, people have adapted and stuff like that. So all I can tell you, damage assessment is we will see. Okay, we will see. The so-called VS icon lost her job, ran and hid from process servers, and ended up in jail and banned. And people fear someone like that. You're talking about the after effects of what happened to her before, the after effects after she had her following, right? You're talking about the after effects, right? That's what I'm saying. You're talking about the after effects of what happened after she had her following. She still had a very strong, loyal following to the point somebody bought her $1,000 iPhone when she was in that predicament that she was in. $1,000 iPhone. Just like that. So, I find people who fear VS weak, period. But you do not know what she has on them. You don't know what she has on them. You don't know what information she has on them as collateral, as leverage. There might be a reason behind the so-called fear that you state. Do I fear VS, SK? I fear nobody. Why? See, in order to fear someone, you have had to give them a reason to come at you. Don't give people a reason to come at you, and you will have nothing to fear. That's how I live my life. Don't fuck with nobody, and you won't have to worry about when they go come after your ass. And when people come at people and they do it out of no reason or at all, usually the guilt trips them up about what they did to somebody. That's how I feel. I do believe in spirituality and spiritual realm and angels and stuff like that. And I do feel like they'll handle your shit for you. That's how I feel. Like you ain't gotta really handle the shit. You know, the vengeance is the Lord says is his, whatever says vengeance is the Lord is mine, says the Lord, says God. You just gotta be patient. There's been instances where I wanted to go after somebody and God handled that shit. I'll tell you a story right now. This motherfucker at work sat up there and dogged me the hell out. Dogged me out. Bad. Lied on me. Said I wasn't doing shit. Said I wasn't doing this. It was nothing but complete opposite. Complete opposite. But he was a short little man, had a miniature complex, and as y'all know, I'm a taller individual. So he was already threatened by my presence alone. And he defamed my character because he was a superior, and those in management believed that this man was telling the truth. Do y'all think some thoughts went through my motherfucking head? Hell yeah. Some shit went through my head about how I wanted to handle that situation because that motherfucker was lying on my ass to the point where it made me look bad. Made me look bad as a black man. Let's just say it as that. And I wanted to get that dude so bad, but it's like, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Wait on the Lord to handle his business. And you gotta be patient because he the best person to get back. You may think that you clever. No, God created the world. He's the most clever. So let me tell you what happened. So one of my former coworkers, come up to me and like, yo, did you hear what happened to that? I said, no, what happened to him? They said the dude was embezzling and embezzling stuff or embezzling items and put it in the system as if they were still, in the office. But he was selling the shit on the side. I said, well, how did they catch him? They did a motherfucking audit. They did an audit. Because one of the things that he was selling on the side, the serial number turned up somewhere where it shouldn't have been. And they traced it back. And he got fired. And I don't know if they went after him criminally for embezzlement, but I'm like, damn, that's better than any other vengeance I could have ever got. So, no, I don't fear nobody. Just don't give them a reason, to come after your ass. So that's what I say. And hopefully y'all learn a lot from that. She has a following of weak people. Don't confuse a loyal, strong following for a gang of weaklings who follow a master because they know she knows their secrets. You got to understand. A leader does not want strong people, first of all. A leader wants weak people because they can be easily guided and directed. No leader wants strong people because if you have a strong person in your camp, they will always be constantly questioning you. And then they may potentially become a threat. Leaders want weak people, but competent people. Damage assessment. Okay, you got to understand that. People in a group are not the strongest. Obviously, there's a reason why they are a follower and not a leader of their own group, because they're missing something or lack the confidence to be their own leader. Or maybe they just don't want to assume that responsibility. But leaders do not want other strong leaders around them because they are potential threats. That's what you got to understand in that situation. That's why in the NBA, when they always have these three superstar teams, they never work out because there's too many strong ego and leaders on the team. The most you can be successful in a 5-man game is with two strong alpha males, not 3. It never works out because one of those strong alpha males has to be subservient, right? Or has to be subservient in ability. So, with that being said, do you believe that's why? Yes, I do believe that's why Bless Watkins left. She knew what was coming. She didn't want to deal with that. She didn't want to, Bless Watkins gave out some details about VS and how that whole situation happened. I'm just going to phrase this very carefully. With the certain police entity that arrived at her door and how that affected underage beings that occupied that dwelling. Okay? Bless Watkins was the one that kind of shared that with someone associated with YouTube. And I think that was the end of VS and Bless Watkins, because that was a personal detail a situation that should have been only shared with those that should never become YouTube news. So I feel she knows how they move, and I feel honestly she doesn't want that stress. So she's been very disciplined on what she's putting out. She's decreasing her. She knows how messy they are in the background, so she's purposely keeping herself out of that mess because she knows what mess gets you, nothing but more mess. So that's what I got to say about that. All right, y'all. So I gave you all some bonus content. Like I said, I'm out of here now. Y'all take care. Thank you once again, Lemon. Thank you once again to our moderators. Feel free to live, subscribe, and if you want to, feel free to send a suggestion to $, surfing crown. I'm sure we will be back, maybe not tonight, but tomorrow to talk about what else has popped off and other people's commentary about the situation. Okay? Oh, Lord. I think you're confusing leadership with gang mentality. A true leader knows people will follow to the end. People who follow a gang ruler will turn away the moment things get hot. No, I disagree with you on that because you have leaders in corporate as well, and people turn away when things get hot in the corporate world as well. So they're both the same. I just think that gang has a negative connotation or association and stuff like that. But leadership is leadership. You get what I'm saying? You can use your leadership for good. You can use your leadership for bad. Just like with hacking, there's good hacking and there's black hacking, right? I mean, excuse me, there's bad hacking. Good, white, black, bad. You know what I mean? So it's what you choose to use that quality or trait for. That's all it is. What police officers are really thugs, right? They're really criminals, but they decided to be professional criminals and use maybe that criminal element that they have in them to deter other criminals from doing bad stuff. Whereas criminals decided to do or use the other criminal element they have in them for bad. It's really the same. What they say, in order to catch a thief, you got to think like a thief. And that's really what detectives are. I'm just speaking the truth. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep hitting the links. I'm gonna keep doing that because that's the thing is I don't run from nobody. You know that, Lemon. You know that. I don't run from nobody. I don't fear nobody. And when I speak, people listen. I'm not gonna sit up there and lie. I don't lie. I don't embellish. If you want entertainment, yeah, I'll be facetious and I'll say things, but I'm not going to sit up there and lie on somebody. And I'll ask the hard questions. I don't care. You kick me off, you can ban me. I don't care. That doesn't touch my spirit. But at least I was able to pose a question, maybe that the people wanted to hear. So that's all. All right, y'all take care. Y'all have a good one, and hopefully we'll see y'all soon. Oh, and happy Black History Month. Oh Lord, this thing ain't working. Oh Lord. I think my thing froze. Oh well. Bye y'all. Ooh, Lord. What happened now? Mm-mm-mm. Hello? Okay, sorry y'all. This thing is I think overheating or whatever. All right, bye y'all. Take care. See y'all later. Have a good one. Ooh Lordy. These mobile devices and things. Bye y'all. See you later. Ooh, baby, honey. Jay Wilson, you better run.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu. That boy is good.
And let me just say this real quick. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Imagine if VS gets in contact with Mark and says, we'll raise $2,000 to interview you. Ooh, baby, honey. And he will get that 2,000. I bet you he will. With that being said, y'all take care. Bye. Jay Wilson, you better watch out. I would do no commentary, my brother. No commentary. No commentary on VS. Okay? Because she's going to get the interview and you're going to go bye-bye. Bye, y'all. See y'all later.